Way back in 2018, I decided to use the short summer break during my 4th semester and explore Europe with a rental car. Together with Eric, Elena and Laura, we were heading east to drive all the way from South Germany to Croatia and back in less than 5 days. After taking turns driving, we reached our first big stop, the Mondsee in Austria. After a quick dinner at a random campsite, Eric realized he forgot his entire camera equipment at home. Well, and what else would you do than to drive all the way back to Germany through the night? At least we got an amazing sunrise at the Chiemsee in Bavaria out of this detour. After picking the girls up from the camp spot, we continued the tour, quite less energized than the day we started it. After sleeping more or less the whole time in the car, we reached the Triglav Nationalpark. With wind and bad weather approaching, we enjoyed the remaining hours of sun in this stunning scenery.
Well, I don't wanna be on the mic with all these words that I think are right, and I'm a child of details, and when I pin it, it's heads, not tails. Don't you think I lick my wounds, played this game and played the fools? Don't you think that I say la vie? Easy come and easy go, I'll go high when you go low. Don't you think that I say la vie?
On this trip, I took quite a few cameras with me because I had the luxury to store them in the car. My main camera for photo and video was as always my trusty 5D Mark III. In addition to that, I carried my favorite 35mm film camera to shoot black and white. Especially HP5 Plus pushed to 1600 ISO produces a unique, grainy and raw look. For shooting these less serious behind-the-scenes photos, this worked out perfectly and created a good contrast to the digital full-frame pictures. All the square photos were taken with an analog medium format camera and the Fuji Pro 400H film stock, but more on that later. With the wind increasing, we packed our stuff together and headed for a camp spot in the middle of nowhere. Usually when planning and booking trips, you are choosing big cities or landmarks to explore. But discovering unexpected places like this little coastal village really were the main attraction on this trip. Instead of following masses of tourists through crowded city streets, for me getting to know locals is important. Approaching strangers to take their portrait can feel quite intrusive. To help me get over this anxiety, I'm shooting with my big analog film camera. Its appearance is a total conversation starter and shows the people that these photos are something special. To experience these moments of freedom and exploration fully once you have the chance is quite a challenge for me. Being caught up in the hustle and responsibilities of everyday life is often just too easy. Photography really helps me to focus on my surroundings and the beauty of seemingly ordinary events in front of me.